When a genetic condition is caused by having a gene fault located on the X chromosome, it is called X-linked recessive inheritance. Females have 2 copies of the X chromosome, whilst males have an X chromosome and a Y chromosome. This means males are affected differently by X-linked recessive conditions. X-linked recessive conditions usually cause problems for males because they only have 1 copy of their X chromosome. If their copy of the gene is faulty, they don't have a backup working copy and are usually affected by the genetic condition. Females, however, have 2 copies of the X chromosome and thus have 2 copies of the gene in question. If 1 copy of the gene is faulty and the other is working fine, the working copy acts like a backup and protects the body against the effects of the condition. Females with 1 faulty copy and 1 working copy are usually considered healthy carriers of the X-linked recessive condition. Imagine this diagram shows the X-linked condition haemophilia. Haemophilia is a genetic condition that affects whether or not a person's blood can clot. This results in excessive bleeding when a person is injured either internally or externally. The gene linked to haemophilia is located on the X chromosome. The couple at the top are a healthy male who does not have haemophilia. He has 1 working copy of the gene, and a female carrier of haemophilia who has 1 working copy of the gene and 1 faulty copy. The bottom of the diagram shows the possible combinations that might occur if they were to have a child together. You see on the left that the father will only pass his Y chromosome on to his sons. A son's X chromosome must come from his mother, who has a 1 in 2 or 50% chance of passing on either her working copy or her faulty copy of the haemophilia gene. This results in 1 in 2 or 50% chance of a son being affected by haemophilia or not having the condition at all. On the right, you see that the father will always pass his X chromosome onto his daughters. Once again, the mother has a 1 in 2 or 50% chance of passing on either her working copy or her faulty copy of the haemophilia gene. This results in 1 in 2 or a 50% chance of a daughter being either a carrier of haemophilia or not having the condition at all. For a couple where the mother is a carrier of an X-linked recessive condition, each pregnancy may produce a child that has a 1 in 4 or 25% chance of being an unaffected boy, a 1 in 4 or 25% chance of being an affected boy, a 1 in 4 or 25% chance of being an unaffected girl, or a 1 in 4 or 25% chance of being a carrier girl. Another way of looking at it is that each pregnancy has a 1 in 2 or 50% chance of being an unaffected, non-carrier child, a 1 in 4 or 25% chance of being an affected boy, and a 1 in 4 or 25% chance of being a healthy carrier girl, just like the mother. Some other examples of X-linked recessive diseases are Fragile X syndrome and Duchenne muscular dystrophy.